You think that was 47 too?
We knew it was. We were so confident we set up an international task force to hunt him down and destroy him.
Even assuming this guy exists, he's still just an assassin. What's the big deal?
The big deal? He's the perfect clone. His DNA is a how-to manual for any cloning lab in the world. With Mr. 47 in their clutches, there'd be nothing to stop a rogue state from building an entire platoon of 47s. A whole army.
These public statements you've been making against cloning, is this what it's all about?
Of course.
But surely you can't oppose all the uses of cloning. The medical advances, the possible curing of...
Medicine won't do us much good if we're all the slaves of some clone army dictatorship, will it?
Off the record, Jack. You're not serious.
You have no idea how serious. That's why we had to eliminate 47. Having him on the loose was just too dangerous.
Why not go after whoever created him?
Oh, we did. But whenever we got too close, our agents got killed.
By 47?
See for yourself.
"11:45.
I'm sorry we have to meet like this.
It's dangerous to meet in person. You're normally more prudent. What's going on?
Looks like we've got a mole at the agency. Here's your briefing.
Thanks. I'll read it later.
How's that wound healing?
Fine. Are we done here?
One thing. We haven't been able to get a positive ID on the target. There's a government agent in there already, though we think he knows. The price for his knowledge is getting him out alive.
And that raises my price.
Already factored in. Take this.
Designer poisons?
The clinic only lets clients out when they're fully recovered or dead. The injection puts its victim into a hibernatory state. Apply the antidote on the lips to revive them.
What if this agent's already dead?
I trust you, 47. The money's been transferred to your account. It's good to have you back, 47. I'm glad to hear you're fully recovered. Your next assignment's in Northern California. 3 mobsters have been checked into a rehab clinic for alcoholics. One of them plans to turn state's witness as soon as he's discharged. Our client wants to avoid that, but we don't know which of the 3 is the target. An undercover agent placed at the clinic to find out hasn't been heard from in a few days. The clinic will only discharge patients if they're sober or dead. The agent who's in there is apparently being kept drunk for unknown reasons, so you'll have to kill him to get him out, but we need him alive. We're giving you an experimental serum that'll give him the appearance of being dead, along with the antidote to bring him back once you're out.
About time that finally got over. How's it going, everybody? This is TheRedHeadGamer, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to the second part of my Hitman Blood Money playthrough. Anyway, like I said in the last part, I pretty much know exactly what I'm doing, so yeah, if it looks really professional, that's why, good people. So, we're gonna start this mission off here by climbing up this little, knoll, and just steal this guy's little admission paper before he even notices that we're there. And then we're gonna run off before he's done smoking. He's gonna turn around and realize that his admission paper's gone, and he's gonna cry, wondering to himself, why me? Why me? So we're just gonna come in here and set the admission paper down, and she's gonna talk about some stuff nobody cares about, and while she's doing that, we're gonna come into this room and change into the patient outfit. Since we have no weapons, we have nothing to fear when it comes to being searched by security, so we're just gonna let them do their job without a care in the world.
Thanks. You're all set.
Thank you. As you can see, they're kind of giving us our targets right now in these little cutscenes. And that guy drinks booze, which he hides in a globe. We're gonna deal with him later. But first off, we're gonna get this guy first. So you go into the room you're assigned, and you run out the back. And then you come into his room, and you're able to sabotage his gas, which he uses to cook in his room. So when he comes in, he'll use it and it'll blow up in his face.
Thurman. I'm the on-call therapist. A lot of the clients here find.
And we got this therapist, but nobody really cares about what he thinks, you know what I mean? People always act like we do, but come on people, like we really care what he thinks. If we did, well, the world would be crazy. So now that we've sabotaged the gas, we're gonna come down to this guy's booze here and make sure nobody's looking or in the doorway, and we're gonna poison it real quick. Close the globe and walk away like nothing happened. Nobody knows what we've done and everything is going fine so far. So 2 of our targets are down if their schedule continues normally. And now we've come to our 3rd guy. This guy likes to work out, you know, he thinks he's some total awesome guy who's gonna like beat the crap out of you. So we're just gonna sit behind him here like we're just here to spot him, you know. He's gonna do a few rips and he's gonna act all awesome like, look at me bro, I'm lifting weights, and the therapist comes and stalks us.
It's helpful to have someone to talk to. I'm always available if you need an ear. Just drop by my office. If I'm not in, there's always at least one of us around.
Yeah, nobody really cares what you think, you therapist. And now that he's done working out, we're just gonna drop the weight on his throat while the therapist is still in the room. Oh yeah. 1 target down, good people. 2 more to go, and they're gonna die anyway, so while everything's going crazy, I think we'll just take our time here and go upstairs. Once that explosion happens, we're gonna have ourselves a nice little distraction. As you can see here, everybody's gonna run to investigate it, and while they're doing that, we're just gonna jump on the roof over here, sneak our way down, and drop down from the roof. So in this room in front of us, there's the security tape and a guard who usually comes in and sits down. We're gonna need his outfit. So instead of, you know, compromising ourselves by going in there, we're just gonna break this nice little circuit box out here and go back into the corner from where we came. He'll come to investigate it, wonder why everything's broke, and while he's doing that, we'll just take him out. It's quite a nice plan. So here we go. We got us our little sedative syringe out, and we're just gonna walk up behind this guy while he's wondering, how the heck did this break? But, you know, while he's wondering that, he'll be going to sleep as I shove this needle into his neck. So now that our victim is unconscious, we should drag him out of sight. Doesn't it just make you feel alive whenever you drag a corpse out of sight? Like you just accomplished something of great worth? I agree, good people. That's how I feel every time I play Hitman. So let's drop his body, pick up his gun, take his clothes, you know, continue on to act awesome, and dispose of his body. He'll be waking up in a bunch of crap nobody cares about, like, you know, old food and stuff. Yeah, great commentary there. We're also gonna steal the videotape while we're at it. No reason to leave it there, you know, might as well get rid of all evidence. And then we're gonna make our way down here. So anyway, your security outfit only lasts until you get to the end of this hallway. Once you enter this room here, these stairs, your outfit wears off. It's no longer useful. So if you're really pro, you could sneak past everybody, but I usually just take the security outfit so I can run by. You're still gonna need your sedative though, so make sure you don't waste that. So you sneak your way over here, and that door right there is locked, so don't try to open it, it's pointless. And there's 2 guys in here. One guy is just having a break, drinking coffee, minding his own business, and there's another guy in the chair sitting down. I have no idea what he's doing. He's just staring out the window like he has something very important to do today. So what you want to do is you want to wait until the guy with the coffee decides to go out back to his shift or whatever. And once he goes out of sight, you just want to wait like 5 seconds. You can jump through this window here. Now, you're going to want to take out this guy in the chair. Unless, once again, you're some really sneaky guy who's awesome, but I doubt most of us are, so what you want to do is you want to take this guy out. And once he's unconscious, you're going to want to take his clothes and then drag him over here into this clothes hamper and throw him in. Yep. These are going to be some pretty weird places to wake up in, ain't they? I mean, just imagine waking up one day and you're in a trash can or in a clothes hamper. That'd be awkward. Then you want to go over here and pick up these keys, because those are very important. And if you don't have them, you're going to hate yourself because you need them to access the patient's room in the first place. So now we just got to find the patient. That is not the patient, just in case you're all wondering. And what about, okay, I'm going to want to climb down there. Where's the patient? Okay, there's the patient. I'm just trying to make sure that guy doesn't see me though. Kind of want to wait for him to go away from the room before I do what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, sorry about the delay in videos, guys. Life's been keeping me busy, you know. But I will resume uploading like I used to here soon.
Sedating me. Psychotropics. The things they've done. Figures. They'd send you to clean up my mess. This is the guy. Here.
I'm getting you out of here.
They'll never let me out alive.
I know.
I know, he says. Now, just stand still as I stick this giant syringe into your throat. Thank you, good people. It's good to know that we can still do medical procedures correctly.
Identity obtained. Executing rest of assignment.
Splendid, 47. It might interest you to know the following. A sudden shift in the delicate power balance of the New York families. 2 low-level contracts just came in. In addition to your primary target, 2 members of the same group are currently staying at the facility. Terminating either will result in a $50,000 bonus per head. It's entirely up to you.
Understood.
Well, since we just eliminated all our targets, we don't have to worry about that anymore. So basically, all we have to do now is go deal... What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, deal with the agent. We gotta wait for them to bring him out so we can revive him. So what we want to do is we want to run back to where that guy was sitting, take our security officer suit. Make sure nobody's looking though, because if they see you change, they'll turn hostile. Jump through the window and just head back the way we came. So yeah, this is pretty easy now. That's all we had to do, good people. Now we just have to make it back to where they're taking the agent and revive him. You're gonna want to keep your security suit because you need it to access the area they take him, I believe. Not sure, I never tried entering it with my suit, honestly. But yeah. This is the easiest way anyway. So we're just gonna run out here. No care in the world. I've been eating some wheat thins, and let me tell you, I love wheat thins. They're amazing. Most delicious snack food I have ever had in my life. I've also been buying all these like instant noodles, you know. Bought this one kind called Asian cuisine. I had myself some soy ginger noodles and they were pretty good. I also had myself some yakisoba, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, sorry if I slaughtered that, I just don't know how to pronounce it. But it was pretty good as well, I liked it. It was like ramen noodles, but better. So we're just gonna sit here minding our own business and wait until the agent is put where they need to put him. And while that's going on, we'll just simply wait. Look at that tree. Doesn't it look beautiful? Yeah, I think so as well. It's as if though nature is singing a poem to us about how leaves fall from the sky and rain down onto the ground in search of harmony and peace and love and all that stuff.
It's good.
Okay, we gotta wait until the agent gets there. Might be a while. Because in all honesty, once you find the agent, you're supposed to kill your targets, but I killed my targets first, so, yeah. Might be a little longer. Okay, there we go. Now he's in there. So now we just gotta make our way out. Open the door. How's it going, buddy? So yeah, this guy in here, he gets pretty suspicious of you, so you might want to wait until he leaves, but unfortunately I didn't do that option. And he likes to investigate you for some random reason. I have no idea, but whatever. So what you want to do is you just want to wait outside until he leaves. Because eventually he does, but if you go in there, you kind of slow down the process like I did. And yeah. So it kind of turns into a boring old stand around and wait game. You also might want to walk away from him a bit. He'll go back in, but eventually he'll leave. You're just a plain old security guard. I don't see why nobody cares. I mean, I don't see why anybody cares. Wow. Forgive me, good people. I just got up like a few hours ago and I am still not in it yet. I need something to help wake me up. So you're gonna want to run over here, close the door behind you, go up to the guy while nobody's in here, and revive him now. Pull out your giant syringe and shove it into his neck once again. It would suck getting a shot by 47. I mean, come on, just look at that needle, people. It's huge. You know, it's bigger than any tetanus shot I've ever got. Once you revive him, just run over to the door and escape, and that is game, good people. We did pretty good. No compromises and all that other stuff. We weren't caught on camera. Decent rank. Got a good bit of money from it. Like always, because we're just that awesome. And now, we should just continue on. Specialist wanted by police. Haters gonna hate, good people, and the cops will always be after me because they know I'm that awesome. They will always try to interfere with my plans, but unfortunately, they won't be able to stop me. Let's see here. Mr. Manzano is believed to be the victim in a violent episode that caused one additional death. The other victim was an innocent bystander who just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Not really. He deserved it, just saying. The police have no information about the killer's appearance, but they are pretty sure it's a male. Yeah. I killed him with accidents, except for that one guy who drank the poison, so there ain't really much to read about it in the paper, which is kinda stupid. It would be cool if they had accidents in the newspaper, but oh well. You know, like, oh, Target X fell to his death, or, you know, Target X was barbecued by an exploding grill or something, you know what I mean? It'd be a lot cooler, but oh well. So we're just gonna save here now, and I will see you guys after this shortcut scene.
Getting a clearer picture?
You had an agent on the inside, and 47 killed him?
We've got it on videotape. The incident put us back on 47's tail, which eventually led to his destruction.
You actually caught him?
We didn't just catch your urban legend. We killed him.
I assume you can prove this.
I intend to give you incontrovertible evidence.
But how?
There was a bit player for the mob in a certain witness protection program. He was protected 24/7 by some of the most dedicated professionals we had. 47 came for him anyway.
And you killed him?
Bring out the car.
Wait a second, Jack. Come on. You can't just leave me hanging.
Bring the folder. We'll talk on the way.
The way where?
To your proof.
We're sending you down to the other end of the state, 47. The target's a gangster by the name of Vinny Sinistra. He's in a witness protection program pending a court appearance later this month. Our client wants to be sure Sinistra doesn't make it to the witness box. Sinistra's also got some hard evidence that can't be allowed to see the light of day. Our client thinks it may be on a bit of microfilm.
So yeah, this mission's pretty easy. In my opinion, it's the easiest mission in the entire game. I also like it because it's in this nice suburban neighborhood. It's just fun to hunt down everybody. You have the stereotypical jogger neighbor who's like, "Howdy, neighbor. Great day for a jog, ain't it?" And it's like, oh man. So, what you want to do here is there's multiple ways to get into the house, but this to me is the easiest. You want to pull out your sedative syringe and you want to poison these donuts. Then you want to pick up the donuts and just, act like nobody cares that you just took this, box of donuts out of the back of the van. And you're going to want to come up to this strange looking van in the middle of the street that obviously does not look like an FBI surveillance van. I know it's hard to believe, but yeah, FBI surveillance van. Now, it took me a while to realize this, but you're supposed to open the door and then drop the donuts. Yeah. I haven't played the game in a while, so forgive me. I just remember giving them the donuts. You can also knock out the clown and take his clothes and throw them in the back here, or you can actually climb up in a treehouse in our neighbor's yard and just snipe him. But that's boring, and it's not as fun. So you want to open the back here, and there's 2 FBI agents in the back. But you want them to take the donuts, so you just gotta wait for them to come out and do it. You can also take out the guy over there and just act as a delivery person. But the FBI agent uniform gives you much greater access to the area than their uniforms, so you just want to get up close to them, and once he starts saying, "Hey, I don't think those are yours," you want to drop the donuts like really close to them. They'll pick them up, take them into the back of their van here, and eventually once they're done staring at you, wondering why the heck you just gave them donuts, they'll go into their van and start to devour them. You want to wait like 10 seconds, just walk slowly to the van after they take the donuts in and you see them walking towards it. And by the time you open the door and they're done eating the donuts, they'll have been poisoned by the sedative. So, while they're puking their insides out and they eventually pass out from eating the poisoned donut, you can easily walk in and, take one of their uniforms. You also might want to take the videotape while you're in here. I mean, you might as well. It's always great to get rid of evidence. And close the door to make sure nobody sees into the back of the van. Unless you're a cop, I don't really see why you'd want to destroy evidence if you're a cop, you know what I mean? Unless you're being funded by some evil organization called the Illuminati, which is plotting to destroy the world by releasing a horde of parasites amongst the populace, or something crazy like that. Or maybe they're planning to create an army of super secret assassin clones like Agent 47, which will destroy the world as we know it, but I doubt that will ever happen. So, yeah, I don't really see why anybody would not want to destroy evidence, especially if it's against them. So, we got us a little sauna room, but that's about it. Nothing special, it seems. Now we just gotta get the little film from this woman. She has it in her necklace, but that's gonna be a while, so I think we'll go kill the guy first. Yeah. I tried picking that door on accident. Didn't know it was locked, and when you do it, it turns out it attracts the guards away, so I guess that's good. Now we're just gonna casually walk by all these guards and into this little study room the guy's in. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, completely ignore the fact I'm pulling out a poison syringe. I'm just gonna walk around you here and shank you in the neck with it. And now that you're dead, I'm gonna take your nice little gun and... You know, I think I should drag you around the corner. That's if it lets me drag you. Yeah, I think there's enough room around the corner too, so... Let's just drag him around the corner here. Nobody will ever expect to look for him in here. You know, he's super safe and secret. Nobody will even know I'm here and doing my evil deeds of killing innocent targets. Well, he's not exactly innocent being a mobster and all, but, you know, I have to make myself sound evil somehow, good people. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I'm not an assassin, I swear. You know, you'd think if these people were trained to find and kill 47, they would at least know how he looks. Especially if the difference is just a pair of sunglasses. I mean, come on now. I even have the barcode, you know, still on the back of my head. It ain't like I'm covering it up or anything. So let's follow this person somewhere secret so we can knock her out and steal her film. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, completely ignore me. I'm not stalking this woman for any reason, I swear to you. You just gotta have faith in me, bro. Gotta have faith. But since you don't have faith in me, I think I'll hide in this little room for a bit while you, you know, cool down. Don't exactly like those looks you're giving me. They give me that vibe of, bro, I am going to blow your brains out with a huge gun. And I'm like, okay, man, that's cool. I understand what you're trying to get at, but come on now. Oh, okay, I see how it is. She wanted to turn around instead of getting stabbed with a syringe. Looks like somebody has a little, you know, phobia when it comes to needles. But okay, that's fine with me. So now we got the film, we just have to make our little escape here. Nobody will ever know. Look at this, it's such a beautiful escape. Nobody even knows I'm here. And now that I'm home free, I think I'm just gonna run back to the van. Nobody cares what I do anymore. There it is. Where's my suit? My suit feels so much more nicer, you know? Unlike these FBI outfits. I'll bet you $5 these FBI outfits have like lice on them or something. It can't be healthy wearing all these clothes, you know? But that's fine with me. We're about to escape here, and here we go. We just escaped. Oh, it's so glorious. It's like, I don't know, it's like watching somebody make the world's biggest sandwich and all you can do is go, wow, this is amazing. It's just, oh wow. Now I can't even talk correctly because of how awesome it is. It's as if though somebody like blew my mind. And as you can see here, we did pretty well. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this heat off now. I'm gonna bribe a chief of police, get everything taken care of, and now we're back at 0 notoriety. Hired killer wanted by police. That's a very accurate picture of me, if I do say so myself. Vinny the Slugger Sinistra was killed at his mansion. Blah blah blah. Investigators suggest that some sort of medical syringe was used for the majority of the deaths, possibly poison injection. Wow, they even know how I kill people now. I don't exactly care for that. So then there's a little bit of a background story about him. Basically, he was a mobster, stereotypical Scarface type backstory, honestly. You know, he was a Cuban drug lord or something like that. Smuggling, all that fancy stuff, you know. You think Hollywood would get a lot more original nowadays. Well, not exactly Hollywood, but, you know, people who make games. I mean, I understand it's a joke and you're ripping off references of, like, Scarface and all these other movies, you know, throughout the entire thing, but come on now. No, I'm joking, keep doing it. It makes the game so much more enjoyable. It really does. So we're gonna save the game here real quick, and I'll see you guys after this short little cutscene.
So you didn't get it?
It was quite a blow. That witness possessed information about the Ortmeyer files, or their location.
Ortmeyer files?
Dr. Ortmeyer ran an underground cloning lab in Romania. We raided it as soon as we learned about it, but someone beat us to it. They'd ransacked the place, grabbed all the files, and killed everyone that worked there, even Ortmeyer. But that was the least of our concerns.
What do you mean?
We did find some papers later. Enough to prove that Dr. Ortmeyer created Mr. 47. No one else has successfully created a Class 1 human clone. Dr. Ortmeyer literally wrote the book.
And somebody stole it.
Not just somebody. Where's the nurse?
Whoa.
Sorry. I don't like being dependent. Something as simple as lighting a damn cigar. It's just... I apologize. Could you...
Of course. So, who stole the research?
We found a surveillance tape. It clearly showed Mr. 47 killing the guards and snapping poor Dr. Ortmeyer's neck.
So 47 wanted to build his own clones?
More likely, he wanted to sell the research to the highest bidder. It lit a fire under everyone's asses. We threw everything we had at him. It's all there.
Hello, 47. The American Secretary of the Interior is being targeted for assassination at today's Mardi Gras parade. We're not sure who's behind the hit, but our client wants you to prevent it by taking out the would-be assassins. There are 3. The leader is Mark Pariah Jr. His associates are Raymond Kolinsky and Angelina Mason. Kolinsky's a former world-class biathlete, so he's probably the trigger man. Mason is probably just recon and support. They're romantically involved and mentally unstable, so expect a violent reaction if either of them learns the other is dead. Their whereabouts are a mystery.
So we got 3 targets, and they're all dressed up like birds. Seriously? That's fine with me, good people. It's always fine with me. It doesn't matter how you look, you know, 'cause either way you're gonna die. Yep, you're not suspicious at all wearing a bird costume. Not at all, bird boy. Not at all.
There's the handoff.
Follow that briefcase, 47. It's the only lead we've got.
For those of you who are wondering where I got this briefcase from, it's a sniper rifle. I forgot to grab it, so I quickly went back, restarted the mission, and brought the sniper along. I thought I might use it in this level, so yeah. Here we go. You guys enjoy your little talk, you know, because I think I'm going to take out the bird guy and take his costume. He's a delivery guy for the others, so, you know, you gotta follow him a little bit. I mean, obviously you don't have to follow him. You could, you know, do it the hard way and run around the entire area looking for your targets. But I prefer this way. So what you want to do is you pretty much just want to follow this guy for a bit. He'll eventually go down a dark and deserted alleyway where you can deal with him, take his clothes, and then you can make the delivery yourself. Or you don't have to make the delivery at all. and that stops the hit from ever happening. Seriously, bro, you're gonna stand right there? Okay, that's fine with me. Play that game all you want, bro. I don't mind. Not at all. You're just relaxing, you know? But soon, you're gonna die. Actually, I take that back. I ain't gonna kill you, but... you know, I'm gonna slaughter your family name. Wow, that was a really creative insult, wasn't it? Had to stop and think there for a bit. That was a horrible insult, actually. My life has been boring for the last few weeks. I guess that's what college break does to you. You have nothing to talk about, and it just drives you insane slowly. So now while he's down this little alleyway, you know, facing the garbage can, I think we're gonna shank him in the throat with a sedative. Just go to bed, buddy. Go to bed, big bird. So while he's unconscious, let's take his costume and throw his body into the garbage can. I mean the dumpster. You know, people like to get all fancy when it comes to this stuff, you know? Like, they use proper words. Who uses proper words nowadays? Come on now. When I say trash can when referring to a dumpster, you know what I'm talking about. Or do you? Maybe you don't really know what I'm talking about, and this is all just a dream. And right now you're dreaming about my Let's Plays because I'm such an amazing Let's Player, and you're like, bro, the Redhead Gamer is awesome. But secretly you're like, no, he's not. I don't like his videos. Why do I even watch these? And then you'll stare around your room for a bit and think about your life, only to realize that my video is still playing, and you'll find the secret of life. The secret of life I have hidden in all my videos. Yes, good people. I have hidden the secret to life in my videos, but nobody will ever find it until long. You know, till long after I'm dead. Yeah. So now that we've delivered the diamonds, which have a little present for our targets, we're just gonna go back downstairs and take our suit. We're also gonna go grab our sniper rifle, which we left with the clothes. I love how nobody's even suspicious of the running red bird, you know? I'm just running down the street. It's perfectly normal. Then again, it's Mardi Gras, so I guess you would expect some crazy things to go on. Like, I don't know, flaming clowns, you know? Explosives were supposed to happen around this time of year, so I don't see why everybody's panicking. Okay, I did not mean to change back into the bird costume. Alright. Gotta grab my sniper rifle case. This will be a beautiful thing indeed. Now we just gotta find our other targets. An easy way to do this is to find the woman first, and then when you take her out, you can learn the location of the other guy. It doesn't matter which target you take out first, because they all drop a walkie-talkie, which reveals the location of all the others. So if you find one, you'll be able to find the rest of them. It's very nice. But it's a pain to find them. The woman likes to walk around in the crowd, and every so often she'll go down a dark alleyway, and you'll be able to see her by herself, but it takes a while to find her. The guy is on the second floor of one of the buildings in the map. It changes every time, I believe. But then again, I'm not sure, so don't take my word for that. And Parchesi, the clone, the albino target, he's always up in that little bookstore on the second floor, and you're always able to access him with the delivery boy disguised. But for some reason, if you take him out by syringe or fiber wire, it always seems that the guard outside the door will come in, and it's just weird. Like, once Parchesi dies, the guard outside automatically knows. Like, he'll come right in and be like, whoa, man, Parcheesi's dead. Oh, wait, it's you. You're an assassin. You know, everything goes crazy from there. And it's just a pain, and it drives me nuts. And yeah. Since I don't have much to talk about today, how about we talk about some other games for the time being while there's nothing going on. So, you know, I love Crusader Kings 2, and one of my friends recently introduced me to a mod called the Friend and Foe mod, which introduces a lot of other mods into CK2. Basically, it's like a little pot of mods, you know, that were mixed into one. And it has like the Prince and the Thane and a bunch of other mods in it. And let me tell you, I love it. Like, it made my gameplay so much more funner. And it also added a few more nations to play as. You can also play as pagans in it, which I love. It's just amazing. So yeah, I've been having a bit of fun with that. And I might make a playthrough of it here once I'm done with my Darkest Hour ones. For those of you who don't know, I have a Darkest Hour Portugal, and I'm not decided yet on a Brazil playthrough, but I might do one. So yeah, definitely look out for that Portugal playthrough. It really depends on how I feel about the Brazil one though. So now that we've found one of our targets, we're just gonna stalk her through the crowd. She's so totally unaware of us stalking her. Yes. Keep going, my little slave. Soon you will be killed, and my goal will be fulfilled. Then I will hunt down your friends and kill them in cold blood, and there will be nobody left to stop me. Oh, it'll be glorious just to watch them explode, or get stabbed, or, you know, watch me choke the life out of them. It'll be a great sight indeed.
Polly's gonna want more than a cracker.
So yeah, how's it going?
Back to the nest.
How's it going, officer? Nothing happening here at all, so you know, it'd be great if you just leave the area. I'd appreciate it if you did, actually. Wow, look at you investigating the area. Why don't you go behind this wall and go see what that coin was? It's a very nice coin. I'm pretty sure you'd want to see it. I know you would, actually. Oh, wow, really? You don't want to go check out the coin. Okay, that's fine with me.
Hey, lovebird. What do you got under those feathers?
Yeah, don't worry about me. Just, turn around, please.
What are you doing, sneaking around like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm not being a weirdo, am I? I'm not trying to be weird. Why won't you love me? I just want to murder you. Is it that hard to comprehend? Hi. Yeah. Like I said, don't worry about me. Because I'm about to poison you. Oh, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Shh. Shh. Go to sleep. There, see? Was it that hard to go to sleep? Well, actually, you're dead. But you know. It wasn't that hard to accept, now was it? All you had to do was turn around and let me stab you in the throat. Oh, hi there, officer! Just taking out the trash! You know? Completely ignore whatever I did. I did not just throw a body in the dumpster, I swear to you. And also, I dropped my walkie-talkie, so I'm just gonna pick that up if you don't mind. Don't mind any of the stuff that comes out of it. So, yeah, right in front of me is the clone now. And, where's the other guy? Let's see. There he is. It looks like he's at the club down there. The Blue Oyster, I believe they call it. Yeah, that's obviously not a band reference whatsoever. It's a great band, though. You guys gotta love the Blue Oyster Cult. But unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna go to this club for their music. I don't even think they play the Blue Oyster Cult. But that's fine with us. We got a target to kill. We gotta go save the Secretary of Interior. So yeah, guys are having a nice little smoke break back here, and I don't know what you're doing back here, dude. You look like you've had a little too much to drink. Maybe you're going to go puke in the alleyway, or maybe you're coming back here to use the bathroom. But either way, I have no idea what you're here for.
I can't wait to get
So I guess it all works out.
tonight, lovebird.
Alright, so it looks like we're in a club now and we're free to walk around like normal people. I'm so not dressed for this occasion though. I mean, just look at me. I'm wearing like a big black suit, carrying around a suitcase, and everybody's dressed up like it's the 70s, sort of. Actually, they look like they're dressed up for like a Blues Brothers parody party or something, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something clever to say, but unfortunately my brain is not working right now. Oh yeah, there's a few people on the top of these stairs, so I'm gonna shut off the lights and distract them. Nobody will ever expect it. And I'm also gonna leave my suitcase there for safekeeping. No reason to bring it up with me. It's just long and random, and it just goes insane, basically. There they go, making their merry way back downstairs. And while they're distracted from the darkness, I think I'll sneak my way by and go up and find my next target and take his life. Slowly. I feel so amazing creeping up on people. Does that mean I'm weird? I hope it doesn't. Of course he'd lock the door, but unfortunately for him, it won't work. It just won't work against me. And look at him, staring out the window, waiting for his target. Now that's a true dedicated professional, but unfortunately for him, he's distracted. And that's all I need to choke the life from his body. Okay, something went wrong there, but oh well. Here we go. Look at him gurgle and scream for his life. Well, he's trying to scream, but he can't because I have the rope around his neck, you know, and I'm slowly choking him to death. And actually, it's a wire, but, you know, details, people, details. Who cares about details, you know? What do I look like? Some sort of professional scientist slash video game commentator who's going like, bro, this is the proper pronunciation and use of the English language. I mean, of course it makes you appear intelligent, you know? I mean, just because you speak English properly doesn't mean you're intelligent. Come on now. You know, I hate people like that, like, oh my god, you have slang, therefore you are unintelligent. It's like, wow, bro, really? That's a very high standard you hold people to. So now that both assassins are dead, it's about time we go take out the third one. It's always nice to watch clones die. I have long-range detonators, so let's see. Oh no, I need to get a little bit closer. I also gotta wait for him to sit down at his desk. I'd hate for my explosive to go off and not kill him. That would really be a pain. I'm heading the wrong way too. Just shows you how professional I am, good people. And that's very professional. If you don't agree with me, then well, send me hate messages, I don't care. I'll just eat them with my cereal. I will seriously print out your hate messages, I will crumple them up, and I will stick them in the bowl of cereal I have, and I will pour milk into it, and then I'll mix it all in, and I'll put sugar on top because, you know, all those sugary cereals really don't have a lot of sugar on them, and it drives me insane. Like, seriously, have you ever, you know, it just drives me nuts. So I put a little bit of extra sugar on them, you know, to make it sweeter. And let me tell you, it makes the cereal a lot better. So yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. And then I'll drink it with a glass of orange juice or whatever I have at the time. It'll probably be water, but still. It'll be a great thing. And we have now escaped, and that is the end of the mission, good people. Let's see what we got. Looks like we did pretty good here in the little statistics. Now, what did we get for a ranking? That is the real question. I always feel accomplished when I'm never caught on tape for some reason. And look at that, we got Silent Assassins. Heck yes. For those of you who don't know, Silent Assassin is the highest ranking you can get. So yeah, I'm awesome. Just fear me, mortal creatures. Just like, look at my video and be like, wow, this guy is creepy. And just be scared. Silent Assassin, wanted by police. Let's see what they have to say about me. This is gonna be pretty nice. Okay. Raymond, I'm gonna slaughter his last name, Kalinsky, and his wife, Angelina Mason, were found dead during the Mardi Gras festivals yesterday. Investigators suggest that some sort of medical syringe was used for the majority of the deaths, possibly poison injection. The police have stated that the lack of witnesses is making this an especially difficult case to investigate. Good for us then. Ooh, I love it when they can't find me. So anyway, it seems he was an Olympic athlete, got depressed, and then he turns to a life of crime like any other person would. At least it shows he's human, in a way. I suppose. Wow. I really need to think of something fancy to say. But yeah. Assassins don't pick their own targets, another law enforcement official familiar with the investigation observed. So when we bag one of these dogs, our first question is always, who's got the leash? Ooh, aren't you fancy, Mr. Random Police Officer number 55? You obviously know what you're talking about. Nobody should argue with your logic. It's amazing logic. So anyway, I would like to thank you all for watching me in this part. I will see you guys next time. If you guys like what you saw, come check out my channel. I have a few other videos. I'm mostly an RPG and RTS gamer, but I do a little other things on the side. So I will see you guys later. You'll have a good one. Praise the Demon Lord!